Welcome, everybody, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This is Movies with My Mother on a Christmas day.
Yep, fun
I
day.
I am Alexis,
I'm Lori.
and we watched The Hebrew Hammer. Now, it is a ridiculous movie, but I have loved it for a long time. It was a little hard to watch now that I'm older and watching it with my mother.
Why? It's so ridiculous.
Well, and the spitting made me kind of
Oh,
sick.
that did
Was,
kind of set you off, didn't
yeah.
it? But that's okay.
The movie was made in 2003. It is a hard R. It was an hour and 25 minutes long, and it is directed by Jonathan Kesselman. And it stars Adam Goldberg, Judy Greer, Andy Dick, and Mario Van Peebles. And the basic story is a man who is tasked to save Hanukkah from a deranged Santa Claus. Yeah. So so this Jewish detective, with some help from his friends in the Kwamba. Oh boy, huh?
Wow. Let's have another drink.
Woo! In the Kwanzaa
Kwanzaa.
Liberation Front?
Yes.
Is that what it was called?
Kwanzaa, yes. The Jewish liberation, the Kwanzaa liberate, yes.
Okay. Why am I drunk? Am I drunk?
As we said, maybe we need more drinks.
Oh boy.
The-
Okay.
This Pedialyte has gone to my head.
It's a stupid movie. It's one of my favorites just because it's so stupid.
And it's fun. It's just a fun movie.
Yeah.
Ridiculously hilarious.
Also, being Christmas Day and just kind of pulling this out of our asses, we have no notes. We are flying by the seat of our pants.
We did no investigation, no study, no nothing.
Nothing.
I did just pull it up on the phone, but Lexi shooed the phone away because it makes a sound. So,
I am looking. It says that the budget, it was an estimated $2 million.
well, they had to get those Cadillacs.
Those Catholics. But it only grossed worldwide 94,000.
Oh, Lord.
It didn't even make a tenth of the money back.
Oh, my.
So
Oh, wow.
there was supposed to be a sequel, and they had been sourcing it around through crowdfunding stuff where the Hebrew Hammer fights Hitler, but that has not taken off yet. So probably won't see the Hebrew Hammer again.
Hitler's been gone a while.
Listen,
So,
this is a movie. We
oh,
can fight anybody
it
we
doesn't
want.
matter, does it?
No.
I'm so ridiculous, I forgot. Sorry. I was surprised that it was released in 2003. I thought it had been around longer than that.
I feel like, yeah,
I feel like you watched it when you were in high school or something.
yeah.
But I don't know. 2003, that's a long time
That's
ago.
when Blythe was in high school.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah. So, I don't know. This movie has always been on for a long time. Apparently, Senator Joe Lieberman, was supposed to have the Ed Koch cameo.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Funny.
And Ed Koch was the last minute replacement.
Did they have to go back and put Ed Koch in there a couple of times?
Probably not.
Oh. It says here that during the filming, the movie came to the attention of the Defamation League.
Defamation.
Defamation League.
Have you
maybe,
been drinking?
Maybe we should drink some more. Then maybe we'll be able to speak. Good grief. So, I mean, they said that it promoted unfavorable images of Jews.
Well,
Well, it does, but I don't think that they were making a...
I don't think it was satirical.
No.
I don't think they were making fun. I think they were just kind of embellishing the stereotype.
Yes. I like that. Yeah. Because you always hear about Jewish mothers like that, and aren't like most people circumcised in the United States anymore anyway?
In the United States, though, I have read articles where medical professionals and stuff are now discouraging it for new births.
Right, and it has come to be popular not to have your child circumcised now.
Well, yeah, the article I read, it said that it was that the health factors that have always been listed as pro circumcision were really just kind of, well, if you're clean, you're clean. So you can take care of an uncircumcised penis
Right.
just as well as a circumcised one. So just be clean.
Well, I mean, it isn't that the problem today? I mean, isn't that why we're in the situation we're in right now? That they, oh, son of a pup.
Yeah, because nobody's clean.
Yeah, because nobody is. Nobody's taking care. They just, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if that's a thing. I don't have kids. I don't have people that have young children, so I don't know. I am reading this trivia. It says when Steven Spielberg is suggested as a candidate to take on the new Santa, Chief Blumenbergen Steinenthal responds, "He made E.T. How tough is that?" The guy that said that was in E.T. That's really all about all the trivia there is on the IMDb machine. I really honestly cannot talk. I have been busy all day.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've had to sit all day. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's funny that a movie like this would draw such controversy. Maybe that's why it didn't make so much money. Because there was so much, I mean, it went to court for crying out loud.
Yeah.
But they were, the Anti-Defamation League did lose in the courts, so. But then the Christian groups got on it and said how rude that was that they were putting so many Christians to be anti-Semitic too. So, nobody could win in this situation.
Oh,
Both
okay.
sides against the middle, and it's a movie for crying out loud.
All right. So, like, do the Christians not know that, like, racists exist? Or are we going to talk about
Well, that's what they said.
that?
Christian groups said that, this portrayed most Christians as being anti-Semitic and intolerant. What
Has
what
nobody been to the South?
what does that mean? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I don't think anybody is intolerant. I mean tolerant anymore.
No,
I
nobody.
think everybody is intolerant.
Yeah, everybody's an asshole.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Oh man, maybe we should have done a little research on this. This could drive us into all kinds of weirdo thinkings.
Well, Wikipedia also says that the budget was $1.3 million,
Yeah, I
which
saw
doesn't
that.
make that $94,000 gross hurt
Quite
so
so
bad.
bad. Yeah.
The film parodies blaxploitation films, and Melvin Van Peebles has a little cameo.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Uh-huh. Recognized him right off.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes said 52%.
Ooh, that's not good.
Uh-uh.
Hold on, who else?
That's
Who else
all
said
that they're
what?
in the section that says reception in Wikipedia.
Oh,
That's all there is about Rotten Tomatoes.
what did it say? Rotten Tomatoes was what?
This film received a rating of 52% on aggregated review site Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, on Google, it says that Rotten Tomatoes score is 46%. So,
Ow.
yeah. And a 6.1% or a 6.1 out of 10 from IMDb. It says 64% from Just Watch, but I don't know what the hell that is. It's one of these movies. It's just funny. Obviously, I love a blaxploitation movie.
I like an exploitation movie of any sort, apparently.
I really don't want to watch Women in Cages with you, though.
No. Well, I don't think I'd like that either.
No.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any fun.
Also, I just got good news in my Saturday local newsletter that I get. There's an app on Roku that I believe is downloaded on yours as well. It's called Canopy with a K, Canopy. You hook your library card to it, and you can rent 10 movies a month
From the library?
from the library.
Ah, fun.
And you get 3 days to watch it, and it
Okay.
just disappears out of your queue when you're done with it.
Like your books?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know me. You know I don't watch movies other than with you.
Okay. But for anybody else listening, I thought that was pretty cool. And our local library has finally got on board with that because Canopy's been around for a while.
Oh,
But,
I've never heard of it.
yeah. But this movie was not on it. I looked. The only place to stream the Hebrew Hammer that I found was on the app Tubi, Tubi. It's a free app, and there were commercials, but they weren't.
No, there were three 3 groups of 4 commercials.
Yeah, it wasn't like ridiculous. And they give you a lead up, a little note in the movie, like, we're gonna have a commercial in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Tubi has a lot of weird, just random stuff on it. The other night I watched the ICP movie, Big Money Hustlers. Now,
Oh.
why did I watch that? Mostly because I'm an idiot. And it just took me back to like 1999 when that was the coolest that ICP had a movie. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I mean, it's a ridiculous movie. Also, the Misfits are in it, but it was the Graves Misfits, and you
Yeah.
know how I feel about Graves. We can't like him because he's a proud boy.
Oh yeah, we don't like Proud Boys.
No.
That kind of goes around in this Wikipedia thing. It talks about the hammer coming. You said to fight Hitler
Yeah.
because of the way that things have gone with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Way down here in the sequel.
Yeah.
It will begin in the present day with the hammer coming out of retirement to fight the increase in racism brought on by Donald Trump's election. That's what Wikipedia says.
Oh,
He does this by going back in time to fight the worst source of anti-Semitism in the
anti-Semitism? Boy,
Man,
our tongues are tied.
jeez. See, we usually we usually prepare for this. We've looked at things, we've read things, we know what we're saying. Well, we never know what we're
No,
saying.
we always are crazy. But
But yeah, no. Okay.
it's the cigarette smoke
Is
that's
that what it is?
clouding our
It
brains.
is.
Big Daddy's up there smoking out
Smoking
the
away.
window.
Yeah. All right. Well, I liked the movie. I enjoyed this few minutes of mindless entertainment. And that's my favorite movie is
Yeah.
mindless
Yeah.
entertainment. And and it's been a tough month. It's been a tough few weeks. We need some mindless
Just
entertainment.
to sit down and just, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't put any stock in any movies. I don't waste my time thinking, oh, they did this to do that. But,
Yeah.
some people do, but I don't. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
They make money.
Well, yeah.
Money.
Just take all of my money.
Yeah.
That's what, now that we have this sweet new TV, we're going to just like have our living room be a new movie haven.
Hey, we need to get that theater seating. That's what we need. We just need to put 2 rows of seating here. We need to work on the lighting. It all needs to be backlit down the back wall.
Well, these can pivot.
Yeah, we need to change them all.
We can just pop them over to the wall.
Just right down the wall.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
If we could get them all to work at the same time.
Well, yeah, there is that. And the sun doesn't seem to. You did close the curtains a little. I did notice that.
Well, that's really just to kind of keep anybody from looking in and seeing everything else that's laying around.
You think somebody come that close to your house to look in?
You'd be surprised who walks through our yard.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. I get, I live in the middle of the block. There's no alley. And I'll get home one day and I'll be throwing something in the garbage can and my gate is open. Who went through? Why would they open my gate to go through?
Yeah.
I don't get
And
it.
if you're going to open it, just close it.
Yeah.
So nobody knows you were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. So no, I wouldn't be surprised if anybody walking through your yard. Craziness.
In the summer with the kids, it's loud and they're just always like yelling. And every once in a while, some kids will just like like a gang of kids will just like be fighting each other in the yard. I have to yell at them to get off my yard.
Oh, nice.
Because, I'm not having anybody lose an eye on my property.
Right.
Because I'm not paying for you to be a jackass.
For sure. What did our computer just yell at us
Oh,
for?
it's something about, you should update your virus stuff. I'll do it when I do it.
There's another thing. People walking through your backyard there on your computer.
Yeah. I mean, I could, invest in like VPNs and stuff like that, but it's all just like time consuming.
But then do you have to have a VPN for every different thing?
Well, if you have one VPN, you can hook all your devices to it.
Oh, okay.
So.
I can't even operate my telephone, so why would I know about a VPN? For crying out loud.
VPN is virtual private network.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay.
I do know what that is. But,
I'm not doing anything on the internet that I really need to hide, so
Yeah, me either. But then your banking business is on there? Yeah, well, no. Not really.
well, yeah, no. If you can break into my bank's website, then you deserve it.
Yeah, help yourself.
Yep.
Because if you can get into the big bank that I go to, you can get into any bank.
Yeah, basically.
So,
Yeah.
we don't go to some, internet bank or anything like
No, I
that.
don't understand
I
those.
don't either. Isn't a bank a bank a bank?
Well, I just kind of don't trust something I can't go into and talk to a human being if I were to have a problem.
Right. I understand. You wouldn't believe how many people are loading money on their Chime card, whatever card they're paying, working on, hundreds of dollars. Thinking, are those online banks regulated like other banks?
Oh, they claim to be. I don't know whether or not they actually are, but I think most of them claim to be pretty reputable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
With reputable names backing them.
they come into the drugstore and put money in my cash register for it.
Well, you know.
But then I think, okay, why do you have to cash a check somewhere and then drag cash to my store to put it on your bank card? Don't,
Listen, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know why people don't have I mean, I know why people don't have bank accounts, but I don't get
Why people don't have bank
why people
accounts.
don't have bank accounts.
Right. Right, I get it. I don't, yeah, we could go on about that for 3 or 4 days.
That's that Tupperware thing that book party that we just did.
Yeah.
It was cash or check only.
Wow. There
Yeah.
wasn't, yeah, because remember I looked for a site to
Yeah,
look at.
it wasn't online or anything. So it was just like, I'm like, I don't, who walks around with $70?
Yeah.
I bought 2 sets of bowls. That's $70.
Yeah, that's just it. My Pampered Chef, last few things of Pampered Chef, that was an online thing. You
Yeah.
just go on and then stuff came to your door.
I don't know. I think maybe it was just easier for that woman. You just pay her and then she just makes one big credit card thing.
Oh,
And then, maybe it was just easier for her to do it that way.
I see.
Maybe she gets a bigger take when she makes like, one big order instead of,
Oh,
15 little orders in her
that
name.
that could be. That could be too.
I don't know.
But all my stuff seemed to have come from Tupperware. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
it came from some person.
Oh, and my stuff is great too.
My pie taker's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so is my Jello mold. But you noticed I didn't make a Jello
I
mold.
noticed.
Because you boo-hooed it the whole
Oh,
days and days.
I did it for like 5 minutes, but okay.
Well, hurt my tiny little
Oh,
feelings.
well.
I'll just have to make a Jello mold for myself. F you.
Okay, fine. Now you're hurting my tiny little feelings.
I did have a moment of thought when I was making the eclair cake that I could make the eclair cake in the Jello mold. That would be fun.
Hmm.
It would be really difficult.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be kind of
That would
messy.
be really labor intensive, but
Yeah.
it'd be fun.
When you have to like grease up the pan to get it to pop out,
How much grease would you need
I don't
to get
know.
pudding and graham cracker? Well, no, because there's lots of recipes that are pudding molds. And I've been looking for a Jello mold that I like. You got to just spray that plastic with veg spray, Pam.
Okay. Weird. When I bake, I use coconut oil spray.
I could use that. I have that at home too. And you can buy the spray for cake pans that has flour in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Put a pinch of flour into your greased pan.
Yep.
I don't understand.
Well, I mean, I get it because like I don't stuff like that. I don't do a lot of baking anymore,
Yep.
so I don't have flour on hand.
But if you're going to make a cake mix, you can save out a pinch of that and put the cake little crumbs in the bottom of the bag, and then
Yeah.
when you grease your pan, shake the bag in there. It's the same thing. Then you don't have to have flour.
Look at you.
All thinking and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Scary, huh?
I didn't come here to think today.
Me either. I don't know where that burst of knowledge came from, but that was a little frightening, wasn't it? Yep, still head cold positive.
Oh my God, I actually, for real, no shit, have a cold.
That wasn't far enough away from the microphone, was it?
The crunching was, but the drinking was fine.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, no, everybody is sick at work. Some ignorant cow brought goddamn coronavirus to our mega office party. So a couple people in the office got Rona. One lady has pneumonia, which I think was Rona first, but we're not going to say anything about
It
that.
probably was. That's not an uncommon complication.
No, and I know that she smokes, so I know that she's not giving her lungs a rest.
Right.
So,
Ugh.
so yeah, so and thankfully though, all I got was a head cold.
Yeah, but it's just like hanging.
It just won't go away.
But you do sound better today than you did yesterday, and you sound a lot better than you did about 3 days ago.
Yeah. Oh, like Wednesday, I was ready to kill myself. I
Yeah.
was dying.
Yeah. I was worried that it was going to turn into bronchitis.
Yeah, me too.
And I thought this is a terrible time of year
like
to.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you should start thinking about the
Yeah.
pneumonia vaccine.
Can I still go get it now
Not while you're sick.
when I feel better?
Yeah. Talk to your pharmacy. You probably have to make an appointment for it.
Okay.
But yeah, you can still get it.
All right.
That's one of those that you can get year round.
Nice.
But your asthma and just the fact that you've had two pretty nasty colds this winter. Well, it's not even winter. I mean, it's just winter the other
Well,
day.
I've had this just like this running nose for like, I don't know, 4 months.
Yeah.
But is it a cold or is it the fact that it's 35 one day and 70 the next day and
Right.
25 the next day and
Right.
47 the day after that?
Right. Like today, I came over here with a sweater on.
Yeah.
And the heat is not on in my car. It's what, 52 degrees out or something?
I drove to your house yesterday and back, before Christmas festivities started with the air conditioning on because
Yeah.
I have been on fire.
Yeah.
I'm moving around. I'm hot. I hate it.
Yep. Do you have the weather?
Yeah, it says it's 48 degrees,
Okay,
feels
48.
45.
Yeah. I mean, it's the end of December, and I came out of my house in a sweater.
Yeah,
I don't understand. It's people aren't sick.
yeah.
But I can absolutely see how this is going to put another blast in the corona wave.
It's never going to go away.
No, it's
I
never.
don't think we're ever, ever, ever going to be rid of it.
No.
Not until all
The
those,
scientists just need to learn how to control it.
yeah, until all those fucking anti-vaxxers die
Yeah,
off.
I wonder how many of those anti-vaxxers are going to get those pills that they're passing out now. That all these there's 3 of them now that they're all coming out. They wouldn't take the vaccine because it was experimental, and now they're going to take these pills. Come on, don't get it.
I don't know. People are crazy.
I do.
But that being said, it's fine. It's finally the end of the year. It's Christmas. Finally,
Yeah,
we had a pretty good one.
we did. We had a nice Christmas.
Yeah, I think our family is pretty lucky to have each other.
We are very lucky.
So that was nice.
7 individuals who are all healthy.
Well,
Well, except one who was head cold positive.
oh, this goddamn cold.
But yeah, we feel pretty lucky.
But I haven't taken any like cold medicine
Today at
or
all?
yesterday because it's just
It's draining.
it's loose, it's moving, but
Good.
yeah, I don't feel the
Maybe-
need to medicate it.
Maybe it'll move out.
Hopefully,
Leave you alone.
I'm gonna start charging it rent.
Yeah, I hear you. Maybe you better get a job.
We tell that to the cats all the time.
Oh, you said that and one little head popped up. What? Who?
She's the
don't-
biggest culprit.
I don't need a job. Look how cute I
Yeah,
am.
she's so cute. Jellybean has been coming to bed lately,
Ooh.
which is pretty cool, but I move too much and he sleeps by my feet. I'm like, just come up by my head, dude. You'll be fine. I move around a lot, and he's just like, stop touching me.
Yeah,
I'm like, sorry, dude.
I know the fluff man doesn't like my feet moving either. He'll move into the other bedroom.
Oh. Nope, because there's a big space, we have a king size bed and it barely fits all five of
Yeah.
us.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know how you all fit in there.
It's
I can't even imagine. The As much room as one little fluff man takes up in a bed.
yeah,
I'm hanging on the edge. I can't imagine
yeah.
how.
Dad and I sleep on the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you, Mr. Ash? He had to come in. He heard us talking about him.
Yeah.
He's the smartest kitty in the world.
He sleeps by my head. He knows.
Yeah. He did his circle for me.
Aw.
He is the smartest kitty. They got lots of gifts too.
Yeah.
I think that's funny that they got that snake.
We bought that months ago. It's been sitting on the desk forever.
He's gonna go buy it and give it a kick. No, I'll show you. I'm the boss here.
Yep.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
Yeah, but that little articulated snake is pretty fun.
I know
It
that
was pretty
does.
cool.
I think I might have to get one of those for. Although, the fluff man did not like that. Did I give that fish to you? No, I gave that fish
You
to
gave that
Blythe.
no, you give the fish to me. It's in a box upstairs. It was on a table, and we put it all the stuff in the table in a box.
Oh,
Justin took it upstairs, so we gotta bring it back down.
he did not like that flapping fish at all.
Okay.
Apparently, the as seen on TV people did not know the fluff man
Oh,
because he just kind of looked at it like, is it having a seizure? You might want to take it away from here. Just that was the look he gave it like, really? Really? But of course, the fluff man is pretty cool. He was a pretty good host last night,
he
wasn't
really
he?
was. He made the rounds.
Yep.
He said hi to everybody,
Yeah.
and he stayed away from the food, which was nice.
Finally. Probably sick of getting yelled at all day. Get off that table. So the drinks table just stayed the drinks table.
That's fine.
Yeah, it worked out okay.
We hit that.
Wow, that drink that you have discovered is fabulous.
Yeah.
I myself had several more than I needed, but
I had at least two doubles.
well, okay, so did I. But oh my, that apple whiskey sour,
Yeah, an apple sour.
apple sour.
Yeah.
Dang, they're fabulous. They're fabulous. I want to try the other brand. The Crown Royal was nice.
Crown is very nice. It's much smoother than the Jim Beam
Yeah.
that I'm drinking,
Okay.
but still, it still has a nice apple flavor.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was really delicious.
Boozy apple pie.
Boozy apple pie?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
With like a bourbon glaze.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah.
That would be delicious.
But I'm done cooking.
Me too.
I'm not cook. Justin said he was gonna make a pot of spaghetti, and I'm just like, why? I just cooked a full ham dinner.
Yep. And I threw that ham bone in the freezer last night.
Nice.
When I do my grocery shopping this week, I'm gonna get beans
Nice.
and make a pot of beans. Yum. That ham was really good. I haven't had a ham like that in years.
No, it was very nice. And we just had what I made was just a little Cumberland Gap, just a
Uh-huh.
little ham chunk. But
Yeah. No, those are fine too.
yeah, I put a ton of cloves in it
Yep.
and packed it with brown sugar and then
Ugh.
poured orange juice concentrate over it.
Yum.
I thought about putting some pineapple in there too.
Oh no, you don't need that with the orange.
That's what I figured. I figured it'd be too much.
Yeah.
Pineapple or orange, but not both.
Right. Grandma always used pineapple on her ham. She never used orange. But I like the orange flavor.
Yeah,
So if I put something like that on mine, it's the orange.
yeah. And the ham turned out pretty well.
Good.
I had a couple pieces.
Nice.
Yeah,
You gotta try it.
had a little plate. Yeah.
Can't poison anybody.
Yeah, especially since Dad just got done having Rona and Mom is still
Getting over
fighting
it.
it. Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But I'm not at all surprised that Mom got it. I mean, she's been working her tail feathers off and she's
All the people she sees.
yeah. I mean, and people that are coming into stores aren't even thinking about wearing a mask.
No, they don't care.
They see somebody with a mask, they look at them sideways like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
So
I put a mask on to go shopping this Friday morning.
you should.
Friday morning? Thursday morning.
When you go to big places like that, you should put a mask on.
Friday morning? It was Friday morning. It was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
I worked Thursday. I
Yes.
have no idea what's going on right
Oh, I
now.
know. I kept thinking Wednesday was no. I kept thinking Thursday was Friday
Oh,
because I had this is the first time in 13 years I've had this day off
yeah.
because the W always made me work.
Yeah, because they're the worst.
Yep. So I feel pretty fun to have this day off.
Yeah.
I laid in bed until 6:30 and
Well, I woke up at 6:30 because we left your house, came home, went to the bathroom, and went to bed.
I said that if we have dinner at 4, everybody can be home and in their jammies by 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
And that was exactly how it
I
happened.
didn't even sit down to take my pills. I just got in bed.
Oh,
I was
man.
just like, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'll worry about it tomorrow. And it was about 6:30 when I rolled over and I was awake and I got up to go to the bathroom and Justin's like, I thought you were sleeping in longer. And I'm like, well, I was going to. And he's just like, okay, good, because I haven't wrapped anything. And I'm just
Just that.
and I heard him rifling around in the gift wrap pile and stuff that I had where there were a bag of tags that he did not use,
I
which
couldn't.
apparently this is a man thing. He just like wraps stuff and takes a Sharpie and writes who it's going to and who it's from.
That works. I couldn't find my tags this year either. I know I had some from last year, and I remember putting them away so that I'd have them, and they're gone.
Oh, I bought all new this year because like I have like 6 rolls of paper in there that have, like a CD's worth of shit left on it. Why I won't throw them away, I don't
It's
know.
hard. It's hard. I know.
So, yeah, I just whatever.
Yeah, and your paper was beautiful this year.
Yeah, Big Lots.
Nice. I love that store.
Yeah. Oh, the nice
That
one, the
that
nice
new
new
store
one.
on Secor Road.
Of course, that's where I went.
Dang, that is just my eyeballs dripping. That is just a beautiful store.
Yeah, I got gift bags, I got tissue paper, I got wrapping paper,
Nope,
bows.
all my wrap was from probably 2 Christmases ago
Yeah.
because I don't remember moving any gift wrap from the big house to the little house
Oh God, I don't remember. Probably not.
because it was all that wrapping paper. Any wrapping paper we had would have been 5, 10, 15 years old.
Uh-huh.
Time to start fresh.
Yep. That's what I figured. That's why I went. Just went, lost my mind.
That was nice, but it was nice. The packages were beautiful.
Yeah.
Now my nose is running. Am I going to die?
You threw the tissues on the floor, so.
I know, and I can't reach them. They're just out of reach. So I'll get my purse, and I'll get the handle, and I'll get the Ooh! That's how we do it. That's
Oh
how we
God.
do it here in the Midwest. My eyeball is running, and my nose is running.
Yeah. It's rough.
It is. It's rough to be in Ohio in
Oof.
December.
Yeah, when it's, 55 degrees out.
Yeah.
We were driving to your house last night, and the church across the street was having a service like right when we were getting ready to leave. So there were people walking across the lot. There was a young couple, and they were dressed real fancy, and the woman had a real fancy long coat on. One of the kids that was running out in front of her, shorts, t-shirt, no coat.
Yes. Yep. That's the way it is.
I'm like, what? What? This kid is too young.
Yep.
Where is his coat?
Right. I get it. I know. But you don't even know how to dress anymore.
No.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm just, I'm over it.
Yeah. What? The weather, the year,
All of it.
the virus,
Everything. I'm tired of it.
Yeah. He keeps saying, "And when are we going to get back to normal?" We're normal.
Never normal.
Right. We've never been normal.
No.
It's just every day.
Yeah.
So, and every day they're saying that you shouldn't wear those paper masks that everybody has bought millions of.
Oh, really?
You should use the 3-ply surgical masks or
the
N95s or the KN95s or the RN, I don't know, whatever 95 numbers. There's 3 of them.
okay.
I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I go to work every day and hope I come home alive.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much.
It's craziness.
That one girl that brought Corona to the party, she came back to work Thursday and she just wanted to be near me. She's like hovered by me for a while. I'm like, just go away from me. I
Yeah.
don't I don't want whatever you had, regardless of whether or not you thought it was tolerable. I am a small child. I do not like being sick. I want my mom. I want some hugs. I want ice cream and hot tea. Leave me alone.
They were talking about how people are accepting the danger of being with your loved ones for the holiday, and that a mild case is okay with them. But what's a mild case? I want to know what is a mild case not being put on the respirator,
Uh,
just being on oxygen?
I guess the mild case is, a cold.
Yeah,
I guess that's best case scenario
yeah.
is a cold with some fatigue.
Well,
Because that's what mom has.
that's what
That
she has.
space.
Oh,
She's like, I
good.
thought I just had a cold, and she tested, and she's like, oh no, oh no.
And she feels like she hasn't had any sleep in the last 5 years.
Well, no, I don't. When she talked to Justin today, she said she was just feeling kind of it like goes in waves. Like, she's a little bit tired here and a little bit tired there, but not like full tired all the time.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Kurt said that when he had it, he was just like dead tired.
yeah.
Just it hurt to move his body tired.
Huh.
So
And
I don't
and
know.
well, I remember that 2 years ago, January, this coming up January,
Yeah.
when at work, every single person in my store had something. And I had a headache for the first time in years. I had a headache, and I could barely move.
Yeah.
I was just so, they say that lethargy thing. Well, boy, I know exactly what it was. I remember going home. I didn't feel sick or anything, but I had a bad headache for about 4 days. And I remember going home a couple of days because I was just so exhausted. So I really think we all had it or had some form of the coronavirus 2 years ago, January.
In March of last year, I had a bad cold.
Hmm.
And it was like right before everything just kind of went.
Blew up.
No, it wasn't
No, that
March
would have
last.
been
March
two
two
years
years ago.
ago.
Yeah. And it was, yeah, I had taken a day off work because it was just, I hate being sick,
Yeah,
first of all. And then to go to work,
yeah,
to be sick is the worst.
yeah,
So I stayed home and it was, it was gone a couple days and I was fine.
yep. And I remember that was the January, and everybody at work had 2 or 3 days that they were just too sick to come to work.
Yeah.
And the 12 people at that store, but that was the 2 months before the world ended.
Yeah.
And I think that we all had it then.
I don't know.
Yep, I don't know.
I don't, I, I fight fatigue every day.
Well, yeah, that's not something new to me, but this was beyond anything I had ever experienced.
And I don't know, last week, the week before at work, I left work one day because I was gonna fall asleep at my desk. It's like, what?
I think that's the end of the year blues.
I kind of think so. Everybody's kind of just over it,
Yep.
and I am over it. I am not ready to deal with the year change bullshit.
Yeah.
So,
Well, changing jobs, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what their end of year and new year thing is, so
yeah.
I can play dumb.
Hey,
Avoid it all.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah. Or, I could just be like everybody at work. Be like, well, that's not my job.
Wow.
Whose job is it then?
Not my job.
This isn't mine. It's got your goddamn name on it. Well, it's not mine. Well, whose is it then? Well, I don't know.
I get it. I've had many, many a job like that. Many jobs like that.
Then I have people that don't have any business being in my stuff going, this stuff is outstanding. Yeah, I do. I
But,
do. Thank you for being nosy.
well, people want to make sure that everybody knows that you aren't the perfect person you think you are. Wrong. I am practically perfect in
Excuse
every
me.
way.
Well, you don't want me, 'cause I see what everybody does at work. You don't want me coming up to you telling you how to do your job because I see how you do your job and I know that you're not doing as much as you could be doing. So go away from me. If you think I'm not doing enough, go away from me
Yep.
because I know for a fact you are not doing enough.
Right. Because I'm covering half of your job too.
Yeah.
I know. I think of that every time I'm running the cashier.
Wow.
I hate cashiering.
I hate cashiering. I love counting money, but I hate
Yeah.
cashiering.
I, God bless every cashier in the world. I don't know how they do it.
Some people actually like it.
I know. I don't understand that. The lady I went to the Kroger yesterday also, and she was just, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, first off. She was just so nice. She was chatting about this and that, and I know she's seen me in there a million times because I know who she is. And she was just all friendly, and the bagger guy was just chatting, and I'm thinking, I would hate to stand here for 8 hours a day ringing up people's stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch people's stuff. But yeah, she's been there a long time, and she looks like she loves her job.
Well, you know what? Good for you. If you can find it, do it.
Yep. I don't like, first off, I don't like being nice to people.
It's really, and it's getting harder every
Oh,
day.
thank God I wear a mask because when I smile with my eyes and tell them to have a wonderful day, I don't have to smile.
No.
I can just say, have a wonderful day. We'll see you again.
I hang my phone up a lot, and one of my greatest fears is that
You
I'm
won't.
I'm
Well,
not gonna hang it up all the way before I start
you're
talking
gonna
shit.
yeah, yeah. I hear you.
So, yeah.
That's my downfall.
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit because I deal with a lot of dumb people.
Well, I don't know if it's dumb people or people who just think that they know more than you know. I hate that. But, whatever.
Yeah.
God bless the cashiers because I
Yep.
could not do that for 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week for 10, 20, 30 years. I could not do it.
No. Also, if you come to my desk trying to catch me slipping, I will tell you that you're an a-hole.
Well, yes, I'm in favor of that.
Because even if I'm sitting there having a full on conversation about, I don't know, we talked about Ben Affleck recently. We've talked about Josh Duggar a thousand times. I'm still getting more work done than you, baby.
Yep.
Every day.
I learned a long time ago how to have a conversation at work and still do my work.
I can sit and turn my chair around and have a full conversation. Get up, go to the bathroom, come back, converse some more, and still get all of my work plus some done.
Yep. There's too many people that don't know how to I don't want to say multitask, but multitask is a thing.
I don't think it's that they don't know how to do it, it's just that they refuse to do it.
Yeah. You know what? I don't need to stop doing my work to hear you.
Right,
I can continue to put these can of peas on the shelf and hear you at the same time.
right,
And so can you put peas on the shelf and talk.
right.
People don't know how to do
No,
that.
no,
Don't
I
know.
can fill out forms, I can sort papers, I can do all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
What were we talking about at work? And it was funny, and now it's gone. It's gone. The whole story's gone.
Ben Affleck.
Oh, did you see about that? Where he was talking about how he was trapped and he became a drunk because he was trapped in a bad marriage. Fuck you, Ben Affleck.
Bullshit. Ben Affleck. Dumbass.
The the wife that cared for you while you were a raving drunk, the wife that took you and fetched you from rehab at least once and then cared for you some more, who
Yeah.
took you back after you had sex with the nanny.
Couple of times, didn't he? Didn't he
I,
have yeah, a couple of
I don't
affairs?
know, whatever, but yeah,
Dumbass.
piece of shit. That's how you're gonna talk to about the mother of your children.
Yeah.
She had three of your children,
Yeah, I don't.
and you're gonna talk about her like that. The woman
Right.
is a saint.
Yep. And if anybody was trapped, it was her
Yes.
because she had children to think of.
Yes.
You weren't thinking of children.
No.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ben Affleck, piece of garbage. The news has been favorable lately. That's been nice. Some people that deserve it have been going to jail.
Yes.
Josh Duggar.
Yeah, you were talking about that too. I
The women at work can't imagine why his wife is still with him.
sticking with him and still procreating.
And still she wholeheartedly believes that he is super innocent.
Yeah,
Which, whatever. That's a
yeah,
thing. And but they're like, how many times can she be embarrassed? It's not how many times she can be embarrassed. It's that if she were to leave, she has no
right.
career training.
No
Does she
edu,
know how to read?
no edu. I think that they got married right out of high school.
Yeah, the girls aren't supposed to be taught much more than how to be a housewife.
Yeah,
So, does she know how to read? Does she have marketable skills?
I'm sure not.
And
And
even if she were allowed to work, does she have marketable skills?
right. And now she's got what, 7 kids?
7 children,
J-
one being a newborn baby.
what was that?
He just knocked over his bottle
Oh,
collection.
oh, yeah. 7 kids. I mean, there's no way in hell she could pay child care
No,
for 7 children.
no. She couldn't get government assistance to pay for housing
Right.
for that many people.
Right. It's a sad
It is.
situation.
And why doesn't she leave? Why doesn't she leave? Yeah, no, I feel the same way. But also, speaking of trapped,
That's
women in this
in those
situation,
ultra conservative Christian churches,
fundamentalist, weirdo
there's
stuff.
there is
Yeah.
no she has no say in anything.
No, and
If
if
that marriage is going to end, he's going to end it.
right, and if she were to end it, his family would shun her.
Yeah.
Her
Her
family
family
would
would shun
shun
her.
her. And now
Right.
now she's got no marketable skills with 7 children.
Yep. Yep. I don't, in 2020, almost 2022, every person needs marketable skills.
Yeah.
Every single human being needs a marketable skill.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as I'm a housewife.
No, I don't understand the people that are.
No. No.
Because realistically, we could afford to live on one of our salaries, but it would just be surviving. It would be house, car, utilities, food. That would be it. There would
Yeah.
be no fun. There would be no fancy handbags for me.
Right.
No bottle collection of liquor upstairs.
Right.
That would be it.
Right. I just
So I don't, I like having nice stuff.
yeah. And I understand they have a TV show, but you know what? Who's getting the money for that TV show? There's
It's
never, you
Jim
know,
Bob.
they said Jim Bob got all that money. What about those kids? They were as bigger stars than Jim Bob.
Well, I was happy to see that he got just obliterated in his state senate race.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Tough on crime, high on family values.
Whoops.
How has that worked for you so far?
I pretty much didn't,
Yeah.
because apparently he knew about it and he went to one of those those places that, will pray the gay out of you. Apparently they will also pray the pedophile out of you.
Oh, okay.
So it didn't work.
Also, they have been talking about the oldest daughter and her legal troubles. Have you heard about that?
No, I haven't heard much anything about the Duggars in a long time.
The oldest daughter is being charged with like child welfare, child endangerment, child welfare neglect or something or other. And the bits and pieces I'm getting is that she had been babysitting and fell asleep or turned her back or something, and one of the small children managed to get out of the house and into like the street.
Oh my goodness.
It Child wasn't harmed, but it became a big legal thing, and but they're only talking about this girl, and I'm like, what's wrong with her in their situation that she has not been married off, that she doesn't have 58 children of her own?
Oh, the oldest girl is married. She has, I think, 2.
No.
Oldest girl. I'm gonna have to look this. Oh, there's only one that is not married,
Yes.
and she went to Bible college, I believe.
Maybe. I think that might be right. But yeah, what's wrong with her in their society that she's not married off and has, 15 kids already.
She didn't do that.
No, 'cause she's pretty old,
Yeah, I think she's
like 35-ish.
maybe.
I think her name is Jana. But
Yep,
whatever.
yep, it's Jana.
I'm just surprised by that, and I'm surprised that
Wow.
they have allowed her to do that.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, no, well, she's 31.
But yeah, she's
Child endangering charges.
yeah.
Oh my.
But I guess it was a pretty serious thing that somebody called the cops on her.
Yeah, well, one of the children wandered outside. And didn't that just happen here in Toledo too?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I imagine it happens all the time, but
Yep.
I can't believe there's a lot of maliciousness involved in it.
Yeah, no. It doesn't really it goes on, but yeah. Yeah, she's I don't I don't remember why she's not married. She's chosen not to do that.
I didn't know she was allowed to make
Choose
choices for
that
herself.
decision. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
weird.
she's 31.
Yeah, she's practically an old maid.
Well, yeah. She's lost, eight
15,
years of child bearing.
15 years of childbearing.
Yeah. Yikes. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, he who is without sin casts the first stone.
I,
Well, that won't be me, but I'll talk about it.
yeah, I mean, I try to lead a decent life.
Decent, yeah. It's hard. It's hard anymore to
Except I really hate people.
get on beyond decent. Oh, I know. I
I
mean,
really just hate them.
just to see the way people act in public, talk about
Ugh.
cashiers being saints. I mean, my God, what I've seen cashiers put up with, and it's amazing. It's amazing that people are allowed to act that way.
Yeah.
So many times I just want to say, where do you work? Because tomorrow I will be at your work and I will show you my ass.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know. Everybody sucks.
I think so. Some days I don't even like me. I mean, much
No.
less anybody else. It's probably a good thing I live alone. Mr. Fluffman, it puts up with me all the time.
The lady at work who I'm not very fond of, she walked by my desk the other day and I had my light on, my seasonal effective light on. And she's just like, "Oh, it's a bright light." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's so I don't kill myself." And she's just like, and she got real close to me. She patted me on the back. She's like, "Oh, we don't want that." And I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, "Take your hand off me, or I will name you in my suicide note."
There's a commercial that's not it's not funny, Alexis. It's not. I understand what you're saying though. And there's a commercial on TV now that talks about that when you're having mental problems or, depression and stuff like that, people say, "Oh, just go shopping. Just get over it. Just perk up."
Oh,
It's not
I
helpful.
saw that. I saw that
That's
commercial.
and the
The
person is
girl's just
sitting
sitting
there
there
saying,
like, "Are you
and
serious right now?"
underneath it says that's unhelpful. It's true. It's true. Don't do that to people who are
Yeah.
depressed or having a issue.
Yeah.
It's not helpful. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Leave my light alone and I walk
Yeah.
on by.
Yeah.
Walk on
Yeah,
by.
just, I've had it there for several months. I don't know. I thought everybody knew what it was, but apparently not.
Nope. Nope. Oh well.
Yeah.
We've gone way far astray.
Way far astray.
And we didn't have any food with our movie.
Well, I thought about busting out the bottle of Manischewitz that I do have, but
I came here with a hangover. I don't need any more.
well,
I
and
had too much fun yesterday.
the only reason I didn't open it is the black label. It is the red wine. I didn't want to swell up.
Yeah, that would I would appreciate that too, because I do that too.
I love the green bottle, the white cream,
Yeah,
white
and
Concord cream wine, whatever it's called.
and you know what? I even like the red one, but
I do too, but I just,
yeah,
my rings are already kind of tight as it is.
yeah,
'Cause
ham. We've
somebody
had
has
ham 2 days in a row.
been eating ham and donuts and
Oh,
cookies
yeah.
and everything else that's put in front of my face.
And we did have candy, And
I only had one piece, so I'm
oh
pretty
well,
proud of
I've
myself.
had plenty.
But Joy sent over a gallon bag
Oh,
of Chex
and
Mix.
there's nothing more than I'd love to drop my head in that, but I can't.
She's already given me half. She gave me half a bag a few weeks ago,
Oh,
and I ate the whole thing, and it
oh
was
man.
awesome.
Yeah.
Tore
Yeah.
me up, but it
Mhm.
was awesome.
I can't have that kind of carbs. I've already had 2 pieces of toast, and that bread makes fabulous toast.
That multigrain stuff that you try to
Yeah.
pass off.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well,
Man, does
good.
that
I'm
make good
glad.
toast. I'm gonna go home and put some peanut butter on the heel.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's that good.
Speaking of ham, do you want me to pack you up a little plate?
No, thank you, because tonight for my dinner I'm having cheesy potatoes that I took a slice of cheesy potatoes and I carved up the ham last night and I have ham and I put the bone in the freezer. I told you that.
Yeah.
And I have vegetables and guacamole and I'm going to eat that. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it, but no thank you.
Have green bean casserole?
Oh, maybe I'll take a piece of that to go with the
Okay. I did use the wrong kind
cheesy.
of beans. I used
There's a
like the
wrong kind of bean.
Well, I usually use like the cut green beans, but the cans I had this time were the French style that's like stringy.
Oh, yeah, it just looks different.
Yeah, and it was a little creamier than it usually is
Oh, okay.
because those were quite wet.
You don't drain them?
Well, I did, but
Oh, but because there's so much surface, they still are
yeah.
wetter. Oh,
I mean, it smelled
oh.
fine.
Yeah, and I thought maybe you got some of those Italian beans. You seen those Italian green beans? Those are pretty good, but I don't think they do well in the casserole.
No.
They're thicker, they're wider, and they have like peas in them.
Oh,
I love them, but
okay. Yeah, no, these were
the French.
yeah, the
That's all
French
right.
ones. Yeah, whatever. I got the wrong kind of beans.
Yeah, you're about the only person I know uses canned beans. Most everybody uses frozen.
Oh, that's the recipe I started making, and
I know.
he likes it, so that's the way I make
That's
it.
all that matters. If he eats it, it's a perfect thing.
He came in there and he was looking at stuff, and he's just like, "There's green bean casserole too." Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's just like, "Yes."
He had the eclair cake last night and green
Yeah,
bean casserole today. Life is good.
life is pretty good for him.
Yeah.
He got some sweet shit for me and the cats
Yeah.
for Christmas,
Yeah.
so that's pretty fun.
I think everybody got sweet shit and not just from the cats.
It's true.
I mean, Christine even gave me a gift, and I'm thrilled.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
I love those little purses. I have a number of purses exactly like that. I know she doesn't know this, but I do, and I use them. I do.
The only reason I don't have something like that in the purse that I'm carrying now is that there's really just not much real estate.
Oh,
The purse, I mean, I have a ton of shit in that purse, but as far as my purses go, that one's pretty small.
okay. Yeah, that is true. You are carrying a small-ish purse now.
Yeah,
But too many of my purses are just bags,
yeah,
and I like a bag for my pens and my paper, and I like a bag for my aspirins, and I like a bag for my wet ones.
yeah.
I don't
Well, I don't want everybody just like looking into my purse and seeing what I got.
all the shitting that's in there.
You
They'll
don't need to
just
know
see
what's in
my
there.
little zipper bags.
Yeah.
Much better.
I will tell you what's in there if you absolutely need to know, but you don't need to look in there.
Nope, the personal stuff in my
I
purse.
mean, it's not even that. It's just that it's my stuff. I don't
Yep,
go looking through your shit.
right. But he says, "Oh, get that out of my purse." I don't want to go in your purse.
That's when you came over looking for your phone. I felt weird putting my hands in your purse.
I, I know.
But
Because I don't like going in people's purses because I don't want people going in my purse.
right,
And there's nothing in my purse that's embarrassing or that could hurt you or anything.
right,
But it's my purse.
right.
I put my grocery list in there.
Yeah. You found my McDonald's receipt.
Oh no,
Good for you.
you'd have to just look on the front seat of my car. You can't you'd never find the phone now because there's garbage all over there.
Stop it.
There's
Clean your car out.
There's a 500 masks, a week's worth of masks laying on the floor.
Clean your
Uh,
car out.
well, tomorrow is garbage day. I always clean it out on garbage day.
Well, the only reason we cleaned my car out recently is because we were going out with Kurt, and somebody had to sit in the back seat and have room for a leg and a half. So
I hear you.
you know.
I know. I know. But yeah, no, no, we didn't have any. Plus, I mean, we could have had latkes and manischewitz and I mean,
Yeah.
we make some pretty damn good potato pancakes at
Oh
this
my
house.
God.
I'm sure that's the Jewish part of our heritage coming out because
Yeah.
I think our potato pancakes are fabulous.
The bomb.
And you know,
Yeah, you almost have to make fresh applesauce for that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And who doesn't like a Manischewitz or a Mogen David or but now they're coming out with more nicer kosher wines.
Oh,
So,
la-di-da.
la di
For
da,
us
right?
bougie bitches.
Yes.
Well, that would
Yeah.
be fun. I'll try it.
Yep. Yeah. And just I love this movie. It's very funny. I would absolutely watch it again.
Yeah.
I would recommend it to be watched.
I
If you just want some mindless entertainment and a
yeah.
couple of laughs, this is the movie.
I like looking at Adam Goldberg. I
He is
think he
very
is a
pretty,
handsome
isn't he?
man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is a very
And
pretty
we
man.
did point this out that he is not going to go to heaven. He is all tattooed up. He's not going to be buried in a proper cemetery.
Nope.
So he got that wrong.
Yep. Or is that just the hammer being the hammer?
I don't know.
This is we're not supposed to think about this.
All the women had pierced ears too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was a joke on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't really like that show, but Justin watches it. And the old crusty guy, Larry David,
Larry
he's
David, yeah.
just a curmudgeon.
Yeah.
And his mother died, and they were burying her in a cemetery, a beautiful cemetery. They had a nice plot for her, and he goes to visit her, and he's just like, "This is her plot. Where is she? She's not here." And they're like, "Oh, well, she's over there." And he's just like, Why?"
Like they move her?
When she was being embalmed, or I don't do Jewish people embalm. I don't know. That's
I'm
all
not
weird.
real sure.
But when she was being prepared for burial,
Yeah.
they found that she had a tattoo on her ass.
Oh my God.
So she had to go to like
The other
the pauper's
side.
grave, the thieves'
Oh
grave.
no. Oh no.
And he's just like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh, poor guy.
So he asks his dad. He's like, "Did you know about this?" And he's just like, "Yeah, I was with her when we got it, when she got it, and it was it was this and this, and we were there." And he's just like, "Are you kidding me?"
That's funny. Oh my.
Yeah. So that was a pretty funny episode. Because his 100-year-old mother had a tattoo on her ass.
Well, I don't have any tattoos. I do have pierced ears.
I do too. I have facial
My-
piercings too.
My temple is destroyed, but I've been destroying my temple for
Ooh,
many years.
This is a temple of doom.
Yep. And yesterday I destroyed it with alcohol, and I'm sorry I did it, but damn, those drinks were delicious.
Aren't they? They're awesome.
I'm serious, Lex. I think I had 5 drinks yesterday. I did.
I had at least 5.
I I haven't drank that much in a long time, but I think I have a hangover.
I thought I did for a while this morning, but then I just went back to sleep and it was fine.
Yeah.
I got out of bed at it was about 8:45, and Justin was in the shower, but I saw wrapping paper rolls all over the floor, and I'm like, "Can I go out there?" And he's just like, "Why?" And I'm like, "There's wrapping paper all over the floor, and I just want to make sure that everything's good." And he's just like, "Oh yeah." So I came out here and I cleaned up, and he got out, and then we opened presents, and it was cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, we haven't talked about it because we haven't had time to breathe or look at each other in a long time.
That's true.
But what what do you want to do next? When do you want to do
Right.
next?
We
What
got to get back on a regular schedule.
yeah.
But I don't know what my regular schedule is yet.
Okay.
So, I work a lot, I go to work tomorrow morning at 6 a.
Oof.
But I like doing that, because then I don't have to talk to customers for 3 hours and then I go home.
Yeah.
2 o'clock comes real early when you're go to 6A.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that. But yeah, we do. We've got to talk about it and get going again because I really enjoy this and I hope someone out there enjoys this. Two stupid women talking about just about everything except the movie that they watched.
Well, I got that invite from that female
I
podcasters group.
know.
That was pretty exciting, and I haven't really participated a lot in it yet. But yeah, I
We really haven't talked about that. So you
no,
need to
and
tell me more about that.
yeah, I still really kind of don't know a whole lot myself. I just know that it's a group of women that are
Female podcasters.
yeah,
I think that
what
is so
you know
exciting.
how what technology do you use? What do you like talking about? Do you like having guests? Do you want guests? Here's a whole column of people that are willing to be guests on shows.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what I've seen so far. And there's a lot of, just a lot of chatter.
Nice.
How do you do things? What do you like to talk about? What are you doing?
Fun.
Yeah. Are you
Oh
doing
my
something
gosh.
new and innovative that we all should know about? Yeah.
We are. We bring food every. I like that idea that we do a
A little themed meal.
themed meal. I
Yeah.
love it. I think that's fun. I've never heard of any other podcast that does anything like that. Have
There's
you?
there's a lady that does, and I think it's more of a YouTube show than a podcast, but she does like makeup tutorials while she talks about true crime.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And
Aaron watches that on TV. I've seen that on Blythe's TV.
I've tried to listen to another podcast she does, and she's just so fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, I don't like her voice.
Yeah.
So is that
Is that me being nasty to another female podcaster?
right?
Probably.
Oh.
Sorry, but I think you're obnoxious.
No, no. I mean, that's a whole lot of radio and TV is your voice. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're an annoying voice, or what I think is an annoying voice,
Yeah, I'm not
that's
going to listen to you.
right.
Right.
So I'm sorry out there if I annoy anybody because I don't think I have a very nice voice.
I'm not sorry.
Oh, okay.
If you don't like it, don't listen to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry you don't listen, but because we think we're pretty damn funny,
Yeah, we have a lot to say about a lot of things.
and none
None
of
of it's
it's
about the movie.
important. Yes.
None of it's about the movie.
Well, we always say the movie.
We talk about the movie for a few
A
minutes.
minute. Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
But yeah, I mean, this is awful fun, and I'm thrilled that someone recognized that
Yeah.
you're doing this and they invited you.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to get more involved and see how I can invite you because I don't know how that works yet. But
Sorry, we've sat here too long.
I know it's getting dark outside too.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, no, you said you wanted to kind of keep on cult classics, which is fine with
I
me.
love these. I love these cult classics. I love these exploitation movies. I think, I didn't know anything about black exploitation or Jew exploitation until we started doing this. I just thought these were movies that people made.
Yeah,
So, I get why people make big blockbusters to make money. I get that. So, I like this.
yeah. I already have next Halloween planned out, just so
Okay.
you know.
All right. Because I'm willing to look at worse things than I think I am. But yeah, start we should have a theme every month. I like having a theme for
Yeah.
the month.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun. So, New Year, should we look at things new?
Like new releases new?
I don't know. You wouldn't have a cult film that's a new release.
No.
So,
Well, I'll have to figure it out.
New York things because, the world begins in New York every, hello.
I think there's a movie called New Year's Evil.
Okay.
I mean, we could just watch horror movies the whole time, and I'd be fine with that. But I know that
I
you're
don't
not.
like
So.
those.
But I have seen a couple horror movies that next Halloween I
We're
think we
watching
should
them?
I think that we should visit. I think that we should visit. There's a Mario Bava movie. It's very good. It's called Black Sunday.
Okay.
And it's from the 60s, so it's not super violent. It's not gory. It's not
Okay.
I mean, a little bit of the makeup effect looks nasty, but it would look nasty today.
Yeah. Well,
So,
it would be worse today.
yeah, I mean, today this is
Because,
just
I mean, how many times did Hammer shoot his gun? Did you see anybody that got splatted?
no.
You know?
No, the only time you saw red splat was when he shot the box of tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and he unloaded a couple of weapons a couple of
Yeah.
times.
But it's also a movie that is dubbed.
Oh,
So it's not so you can kind of tell sometimes when they're not speaking English that they're speaking
they're
Italian.
saying something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why not? What the
But yeah,
heck?
no, it's a great movie. I love it. I mean, yeah, we'll have to think about some nice stuff. At some point I want to watch the newest Mad Max with you. I think that you'll enjoy that.
Because I
Um,
saw the first one years and years and years ago.
right, and this newest one, which is I don't know 5 or 10 years old now, it was very good,
Okay.
and I think on this TV
Wow. Wow.
it'll blow you away.
Yeah, you guys can't see, well, maybe you can see this TV, but it is, it's like sitting at the movies. I'm serious. We need to have theater, theater seating here. And Lex obviously got a box of theater fun stuff
Yeah,
from somebody that loves her.
yeah. Joy sent that over to Justin to go with our theater set.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm into it. We'll do it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
We'll figure something else out. Maybe we should just start figuring out a little list to kind of check
Yeah.
off.
We should have each of us make a list of movies that we'd like to watch.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Stuff that you've heard of, stuff that you're recommended. Don't let Valerie recommend
Do-
scary, gross movies to you.
Well, on PBS, they've been talking about the Badass movie, and do you think that's appropriate for Mother to see?
I don't know. I've never seen it, but no, probably. I mean, probably
Well,
it's fine.
they talk about it all the time on
I
PBS,
I'm
so
sure it's nothing worse than we've watched already.
yes, probably. Okay. I'm going to start writing a list of movies
Okay.
that I want to watch
Yeah, do it.
because none of them have been made in this century.
um, that movie that I had started and I never finished, it's not on that fucking app anymore, and I'm sad I
Oh.
never finished it. It was a real slow burn though.
Oh.
Speaking of Jewish stuff, it was the movie is called Der Golem, and it's the basic story is that a new emperor, I guess, is in charge, and he is trying to eradicate the Jews from this community.
Oh.
And this rabbi has built this man out of clay, and he has imbued it with some kind of magic, and once it's the magic is the whole thing is done, the man comes alive
Oh.
and is like a protector. But
It was slow to get started,
so
and you didn't watch it
slow.
every day, and then boom, it was gone.
Well, and I because it was just a whim that I turned it on, and
Oh.
then the whim didn't hit me again until the other night when I went to go look for it. It wasn't there, and I was just
Oh.
like, damn it. So I
Oh.
don't know how it ends, but I would imagine the Jewish community rises up and they win, and the
Absolutely.
golem does well. But I kind of think that the golem gets a little bit out of control is probably what happens because it's kind of it's supposed to be like a horror movie, so.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Cool.
But yeah, so that was kind of cool. I do want to sit down and watch like old horror at some point. Maybe not even with you, but just myself to watch it for fun. The Man Who Laughs is on the app, and it's been there for a long time. So I do want to sit down and watch that. That's got Conrad Veidt.
Oh.
We talked about this before. And the makeup that he wears in this movie is the makeup design that was Tim Burton's Joker was based off of.
Oh. Uh-huh.
So, and Conrad Veidt, he was in Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. He
Yep.
was in Casablanca.
Yes.
He was in a ton of stuff.
Yes.
So, I do want to sit down and watch that. There's a lot of old stuff that I just want to watch, just to say I've watched it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they don't make movies like they used to.
No, no, and I like a horror movie that is a slow burn, but that would They're going was a little too slow. But I don't need to see somebody's arms getting hacked off to know that
Yeah.
somebody's arms are getting hacked off.
Right. Right.
It's more scary to think about my arm being ripped
Right.
out of my socket
I,
than it is to see it.
yeah. Absolutely. I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
So, Santa Justin, or was it? Yeah, it might have been Santa Justin bought me Alfred Hitchcock collection for Christmas.
It,
So,
and I only tried to smash it once.
but it's got a lot
It's
of
got
good
the
ones.
TV shows too.
It's got some of the TV shows. It's got episodes from the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, which I've never heard of.
The show, yeah, Alfred Hitchcock Hour. That's what it was called.
Well, I thought it was Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
No, those were the movies.
Those are in the movies?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't
I'll
know.
stop talking now.
But it's got a bunch of the movies on it and a lot of the ones that, I like. It's got rope.
Yep.
This is a collection that has rope on it, so that's cool.
Nice.
And he thought the one movie, The Trouble with Harry, was a different movie that I like. He's like, "You like that movie?" And I'm like, "No, I've never seen The Trouble with Harry." There is a French movie called With a Friend Like Harry.
Oh, okay.
That's a thriller. That's really good if you want to read a movie sometime. I know you don't really want to. But that was a thriller. That was a nice movie.
Nice.
The man that plays Harry in that movie is awesome. He was in Pan's Labyrinth. He's done a lot of stuff, and he's a great actor.
Yep.
Because he can be real nice and he can be real mean.
Ooh.
And both are very exciting.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then we'll get a list together and
Yeah.
we'll
Get on more of a regular basis.
yeah, because I kind of missed this.
Yeah. I know, and we haven't done anything this month at all.
No.
We've talked about it a dozen times, and with me changing jobs and just everything. This month has been so busy.
Yeah, and it has gone by like that.
So fast. Yeah. So we'll get back on it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yay. All right. Well, I think this was I don't know, semi-successful.
Yeah. Considering we had nothing to start with.
We flew by the seat of our pants.
Yeah. It was fun though. I really enjoyed the movie. I would say if you're looking for a movie that is just a fun movie to watch this.
Yeah, and you hate Andy Dick.
I hate Andy Dick. I just...
He's weird and he's gross.
Yeah, he's nasty. Just nasty. And I don't like him at all, but...
It was kind of funny in this movie.
It was all right.
When he talks about Christian hours and he's just like, well, I need a pen to figure out how to Jewish hours. And then he's just like, 40 years and 3/4 of a lunar cycle. He's like, that's not right.
I'll watch it, though. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the movie.
Yeah. We won't watch a lot of Andy Dick. I don't like him either.
Good.
Yeah. He's gross. All right. Well, Merry Christmas from us to you and yours.
Merry Christmas.
And I guess we'll see you in the new year sometime soon. Hopefully soon. But
Yeah.
keep an eye out. We'll be around.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.